Hello. Yeah, should be. So, hello and welcome. My name's Brian Knight and I live near Melbourne in Australia. Oh, okay. And it's just about to turn 5 o'clock in the morning on a Monday for me. So the Forex market is not open at the moment. It's 2 hours, around 2 hours before it does open. And yeah, all right, let me just share this. So, welcome to this live FOREX analysis session. Just note any trades discussed in this group are to be classed purely as educational only. That's because we're a group of people helping each other and we are not financial advisors. So please only take trades that you're happy to take based on your own analysis, just like Tom does. Right.
Right.
Right. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. It took me sort of half a day to get that new computer sorted out. We're running off it today.
You got a
It
new.
probably,
Oh, you got a new computer. That's right.
yeah, that little
Yeah.
thing. Anyway, I got it all
Why?
set up.
Why? Why is there such a delay on from the phone to your computer screen?
Oh,
Maybe
I
it caught
don't.
up. Move your mouse.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, over here.
Now talk while you're moving it.
Hello, hello, hello. Come on. Oh, it's over here now. Oh, yeah, well, the screen's over here now. No, we got a problem.
There's a delay. That's okay. I'll just take that into consideration while
Is
watching
that
you.
a delay in the speak or a delay in the video?
Well, I can hear it, and then I can hear it on because I'm on my phone,
Yeah.
and then when I watch you on the computer, it's just behind,
Huh.
like just behind. Yeah. Weird.
Or maybe because this computer's a lot quicker. maybe, maybe there's. Oh, well, I've got a different because I'm using a different mic. Maybe I changed the mic. Hang on a minute. Let me just
No,
see.
no, no. It just fixed itself.
Did it?
Yeah, the screen just rolled on the computer.
Okay. Right. Okay. So we're on charts. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I've still got up here. I've still got the bricks as well. I just haven't got it as a half screen. But anyway, we'll work all that out. Okay. Um. Right. And then what have I got? Oh, where is that? Oh, that's closed down too. All right. Okay. Hang on. I've got it there. Anyway, I'll let that open up and play around. The C trader closed down. Anyway, it's all just a bit new, a bit different. Um, yeah, not the one I want. Yeah, want. Right. Okay. Good. All right. So, uh, how are you, Tom?
I'm fantastic.
It's good. Oh well, old Trump is getting screwed over.
It's what?
He's getting screwed over.
Who is?
Trump. Oh, the US, I suppose, as
Oh,
such.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear your first part. Okay. Yeah. Yes, he is. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny to watch too, actually.
China's just going, what do you want? Oh, okay. We just won't buy anything from you.
Yeah. Putin did the same thing.
Yeah.
They're like ceasefire, and Putin's like, okay, and Trump was like, see, I did it, and then Putin attacked. He's like, I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care what Trump says. So now we have a war in Ukraine on our front now because our president is backing down.
yeah,
And now China's just not returning his phone calls. They don't care.
yeah,
And it's like they're only hitting red states, meaning, they're not buying beef, which is a red state.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, the
Canada's
Texas.
not buying whiskey, which is a red state.
Yeah,
That kind of stuff. So they're putting pressure on the MAGAs
yeah.
and not the rest of us if they can avoid it.
All the maggots are making it. Yeah. Oh, Darren's here. What's he flying back from Berlin and he's, oh my gosh, he's at the
Yeah,
airport or
I
somewhere.
am. Yes, I am at the airport. Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Um, well, was it a nice weekend?
Yes, been very nice. Thank you. Yeah.
Lovely. All right then. No, we were just catching up on international politics. Yeah, yeah. So the red states, that's right. And I think a lot of other countries here too. Oh, we don't. I don't think we have a lot of US stuff. Well, did I see? Did I see it correctly that John Deere is just closing down its agricultural manufacturing?
Where?
Where in the US?
Oh boy.
I saw something that John Deere was like closing the doors at the moment because the big harvesters and tractors and stuff like that. So what they used to export out for that is all gone sideways at the moment.
Yeah, because they don't need to manufacture here. They can manufacture overseas, pay the tariff, and the tariff is almost nothing compared to what they're able to save in construction
Yeah,
costs of each vehicle. He's
yeah, yeah,
actually driving business out.
yeah, yeah. I think you're right there. Uh,
Yeah. In fact,
Interesting.
Honda and Subaru announced they're closing their plants here as well.
I told you about Nike though, didn't I? I don't know if I remember. I said Nike. the- the- I saw a thing that Nike was quoting saying, like, we make runners, or I don't know what you call them in the US, but anyway, they make Nike footwear in Vietnam for like $5 a pair and sell them for $100 in the US, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they said, if we go and take our manufacturing to the US, they're going to cost $80 or $90 for the same shoe because of labor costs,
Mm-hmm.
and we make $10. Like if we say, for example, we pay 50% tariff or 100% tariff, he said that well, what's $3 is going to be $6. We're still making heaps of money. Like who cares? We're not going to set up in the US. It's just the labor costs too high, and they've marketed themselves out of the business, and they'll still sell them because they got a name in the US. But anyway, and this whole thing of going around and the US being, or the lie of the US is being taken advantage of. Like you look at all these companies like Google and Apple and and Alphabet and whoever they are, right? That's 6 or 7 or whatever. They just go around the world and they just take money from every country and don't pay any tax at all.
Right.
Like, you know, like, and they just utilize anyway. Just interesting how it's yeah. Anyway, so much for that rubbish. All right, let's have a look and see what we've got here. So AUD CAD still hasn't broken out of this sort of channel piece that we've made from a daily perspective. Not really sort of can do anything with that. AUD CHF, that's come up to the line. Did you get out of that, Tom, at the end of the trading week? AUD CHF.
I'm not in this at all. I'm
Oh,
waiting
you did
for.
get in. You did get into the buy though, back up here. Yeah.
Yeah, did
No.
I? I don't know. I go through these trades and I
Oh,
delete them and I just keep going.
I
I
know.
don't remember. It
I
looks like something I would take, but I
Yeah,
don't
I know.
remember.
Well, I remember you did, but that's
Okay, well
okay.
then yeah, I profited out because I was waiting for I'm waiting for a very specific candle and I just got it.
Right. Okay.
So I'm looking at getting back in.
Specific candle. Oh, this yellow one
Mm-hmm.
on a high.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking at a pullback, which it sort of like looks like it started anyway. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay. No worries. Yeah, well, what I'm looking for too, we're looking for either a long, well, we have a long, and either it goes green up or we get a short and it just pulls back down again, which is what you're potentially saying it could do.
Well, up or
Okay.
down. I don't know
Yeah,
yet.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yep, yep, yep,
That's
yep, yep.
why I'm waiting for like 2 or 3 candles.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably look at this like on Wednesday.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Let it start running a direction. I don't care which direction. Just let it make up its mind.
I'm pretty sure I'm out of that at the moment. See, I was in that short and just pulled back. Okay. Yeah, I'm not in that. Okay, ADJPY. Now, this is now a situation um, of buying, but the long is a fair way away, and this has been in itself for a long time. So I'm going to look and see what the new candle is going to do. If it just does this sort of thing, it's not really worth it. You got one up, and then you got just down, up, down sort of thing. Now we don't know whether it will push back up again or not. And this is the sort of the interesting part of it. So we do have a long there. It's now gone green and green on the trend bar. But what sort of momentum do we have? We'll look at the next candle anyway. That's sort of like the next thing to go on. Okay. ADNZD. Now for Darren, this may have come back and stop profited him because you have a short down there, you get in, push down, back up again, in another short. I think it was
I'm still in it.
Still in it. Okay,
Yeah.
so your stop profit must be just up here there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you didn't move it down to that one. Okay, no worries. Yeah, because it could have quite easily been stepped there, and because you got that push up and down, you'd step to there, and that would stop profit you. But if you're still in both, then that's great. Okay, AD and Singapore. Now this has broken out above. But not anything substantial. So I don't know if you got into this, Darren. AD Singapore. I haven't as yet, but it did break up. Now, the only thing for me.
Oh yeah, I did get in it actually.
You did. Okay.
I got in it when it first.
Oh, when it first went green. Yeah. Okay, so it's been going sideways for you. All right. Well, I don't know. I mean, I've got this long-term sort of downtrend, as you can see. And any of the push-ups have been very, very momentary. So anyway, just got to see what goes with it at the moment. For you would be in a slight bit of profit there. Okay. AUD USD. Right. I think you got stopped out or stopped profited on that. That's okay. It seems to be dancing around. It's not.
No, I'm still in it actually.
Are you really?
Yeah, 100 and
Wow.
110 pips up. Right.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it seems to be faltering at the moment. It doesn't seem to want to sort of push past that point. but we will see. All right, CAD CHF. Now we've got a long, we've got that. We need to get a green change, but then again, we have this situation where, where it has been going down for quite a while. So, and now like it's pulled back and just did one green and then it dropped off again, pulled back here. So, not necessarily in a mood to get into a long on this. We'll have to just see. All right, then. I mean, I'd be waiting for short to get out, get into the sell on it. KJ. All right.
I'm in this now, right?
You're in it for the buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm going to need to flip because I was in the sell out of that short, but we don't have a long. So you never go
Oh,
long.
actually, let me have a look. I think you're right, actually. I've jumped the gun then, haven't I?
If you got into it, you have jumped the gun. But it's not to say it's a bad thing. It's
Yeah,
just,
no, I have jumped the gun there, you're right.
because I still got a stop loss and I still draw down, but I think that we're going to get a short out of it. Well, we had a short. We will get along. It will need to get along because
We'll
it
just
actually.
see what happens with the next candle. If we might get along the next candle, in which case.
Which case you're right. But the point is, this candle in the wick has broken the short. So it's likely that we're going to get a long out of it the next candle if it hasn't, because it hasn't already done it on this one. And then get potentially another short, because this also has been a bit of a long-term trend down. Now, the only point I want to make is there's a fair bit of sort of like resistance down here to go anywhere down. So potentially it's just bouncing around here until it's ready to go back up again. All right. The KJ, I'm in a bit of a bind at the moment. Would have been nice if it was in that short, but anyway. Oh, okay. CHF JPY. Oh, that came to the line and then bounced off, didn't it? But no long as yet. So I think we might be seeing a few of these, Darren, in the first day or two of this week. Yeah. Yeah. And CHF JPY, yes, I am in the buy already because I was in a buy from over here. It came to the rail and now it's pushed up. So I hope we get along and off it keeps going because I will probably, what I might do is in actual fact stay in that original trade and get a new trade because what I never did was I didn't put my stop loss down here and to stop me out. But anyway, that's where it's at the moment. I might have a double trade on that one. We'll see. Which I think, you can see where it's sort of pushed up past there. So this pull back and then we'll see whether it pushes back up again. Right, Euro AUD. It's also has come to the line. It's short back 2 dojis, right at the end of the week. 2 little non-events. Push up, push down, just nowhere. So I'm waiting for a long here to go back up. Euro CAD, not in that either. Give us a short. I don't know if you're still in from that long, but Euro CAD, it's been a nice sort of trade pullback. We'll see. There's a short there. If we get back to the line and get along, that'll be a nice trade. We'll see. Euro CHF. I am in this one. I got in. Uh-oh. Hang on. Rats.
What's the matter?
You there?
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah, I've just lost the speaker in my headphones. Just hang on a second. Just a moment. Okay, yeah, there we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, I've got feedback though. Okay. All right, doesn't matter. All right. I got a USB headset and it tends to lose itself. Right, yeah. Okay, so USB chair. Yeah, I'm in that. Just a slight bit of drawdown at the moment, but that's okay. So it's got the long, you would have got into that, Darren, as well, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Euro GBP. Right. On there. Wait for it to come back here. Whether it gives us a short or not, it's another thing. We'll have to wait. It's been sort of shuffling sideways a bit after that big push up. Nothing to look at the moment. Euro
Yeah, I'm in this one.
You are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you would be. Yeah. I think I'd have a look at this aftermarket open. I'm a bit sus though because you can see all of this sort of here. It doesn't really want to push up past it. You just have to see what it does. But there is a long at least here, so that is a bit of a good sign. Euro NZD looks like it's broken at the bottom, and yet it did break that wick. So the short side. So I think potentially that could be could be a sell. See though, it has been pushed up quite a while. So somewhere, I mean, the upward trend may be something that muted you, Darren, because it's still background. You can come back in. Whatever. Euro Singapore. Well, that's the short. I don't know whether it'll come back to the rail or not. We'll just have to see. We get engulfing it long. Get it back in. Euro USD. Yeah, short out of that. Yeah. Yeah. say you'd probably combi in a sell by now.
No, I'm not. I'm looking for the buy up. We're on a higher time frame. We're still in the buy up. So I don't think it's going to break this structure right here.
Okay.
If it does, it'll come across, turn that line red, and I'll start buying the shorts.
Yeah.
But we're still in a massive push up.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the US dollar's not doing well at all, is it? Rightio. I wonder how much it'll take before MAGAs start falling off the perch. Anyway.
Well, his ratings are already down like 9%. So it was 39, now it's 30.
Yeah. And then he's having private meetings with Zelensky, nothing public because it might just be compromised. He doesn't want to be seen as being a compromise.
Weak ass bitch.
Yeah, you got it, Tom. Yeah. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Okay, now GA. All right, that's just trailing along sideways. It's not giving us anything. We've got the short. I'm waiting for a long for it to come back out, unless it turns red and pushes back down. So these are the GBPs. Let's see how that's running. So Euro tends to be, buying up. Let's see how the GBP. GCAD, I'm in that for the buy. It pushed up. Had the long, it pushed up, but it sort of just sucked back the last day. We'll just see what happens. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll just see what happens. QVPC at there. Got the long, it's come up the line. It hasn't given us any green here yet. I think it will push up further. We'll wait and see. You would have been in the buy on that. Oh, probably still is.
Yeah, I'm up 3% on this one.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the opportunity of what we're going to do, whether we'll buy back up or so. And if you're in the buy and it continues while you're in a very good position.
Oh, I'm in. Until it knocks me out, I'm in.
Oh, GJ. Oh, that's going to be. Did you get it?
No, GDP CHF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in for the long term.
Yeah.
Okay. GJ, I think, we'll see when the market opens. I reckon.
Well, I was quite fortunate. I got in on this on Thursday.
Good on you.
Went on that long because it was green at the time as well, and then it turned red again.
Yeah.
Right at the end, minutes before market closed. But I'd already got in, so I've got all that profit now off that green.
Yeah, I know.
Green cannon, yeah.
Done. Well done.
So that's a good start.
Yeah, well, I'll see when the market opens. If it pulls back a little bit, it might be better entry for me. But if it keeps going, well, that's all right. Okay, there's a few to do. Let's go back through GN. Well, that's still on short. Didn't get into that. Right. GBP in Singapore. Oh, that's a good one. Well, I think it'll be in that. GU. We still don't know what's happening there. I mean, If you didn't get it, if you got into that buy, that's great. Come back, whether it stopped properly with you or not. But that, for that, it's like Euro USD, same situation there. See the falter push up. It breaks out below up. I mean, I don't know. I think it probably is pointing to into the can. That would have been a good trade that you were in. Yeah. Into the
Yeah, still in this. Yeah.
NCAD, would yeah.
Yeah.
Done a few little pullback, but it's still just going pullback. Into this CHF and just in the one. Yeah, somewhere there. Just see what happens. And just that also too is on that come up. Great. Not out of the danger period yet, but you can NU to sort of so you've got Aaron would say,
Yeah.
and you're
Still,
still in it or something.
still in it. Yeah.
Singapore Japanese yen. Yeah, sure. You don't have a long yet, but it is coming up. But this has been a lot of I don't know whether taking a buy would be. Anyway, we'll see. UCAD,
Still in this one.
yeah, it's going sideways, but that's okay. See, when market opens, it'll drop down. Oh, it might pick up saying that the dollar might actually get stronger because of easing the US tension. Like I saw a post. Okay. It was like, Trumpy talking to she sitting down and Trump going like, "Oh, look, sorry, I didn't mean to cause anything. Like we'll take off our the trade stuff and that." And then she goes, "Fuck off." So
Yep.
he's like he knows where he's sitting. It's all just a game of rubbish. Anyway, USD CAD, if you're still in the trade, USD CHF. The other thing is it might pull up. It's sort of there's a long, but I don't know. I'd be looking at waiting potentially, but this is one of the opportunities, Darren, that Tom would be in that because of this, but we're not sort of considering anything until it comes to the trend line. So I don't know.
I'm not in this yet. I'm waiting for that final pullback.
This little pullback before it pushes up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna let's see, where would that be for you? That would be see that green wick in the middle? The green one? In the middle. Yeah, right there. It's gonna come back to that and then take off.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for that final pullback before it takes off again.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm more of the opinion that it might now that things have been eased up a bit. I think the US dollar might strengthen up.
No, it is, Brian. That's what I'm saying. You see the green. You see the green wick in the middle.
Yeah.
It's just going to come down and touch that,
And then
because that'll be the low. And then the green wick that it just created has to be beat.
Yeah. Okay.
That'll be the high.
And that'll be your entry.
Well, no, I'm going to pick it up when it comes back down and touches that green wick, so that when it takes off, I get more bricks.
Okay, lovely. All right then. UJ. Oh, well, here's another example of long in. See, I'm looking at anyway. Okay. Well, normally what we'd be waiting for it to come up and turn green before it does.
Yeah, see, it just did it again. See your green wick in the middle?
Yeah, this one.
It just broke it.
It
did a pullback, and now it's taken off.
Yeah. USD Singapore, which doesn't concern you, Tom.
It's what?
Singapore, USD Singapore, you don't trade.
Right.
Any of the Singapore. But this is the same sort of thing. Look at the, push down. Yeah. Came back down to here. All those USDs are doing a similar thing. All right. Gold is back up. Playing around. It's still at 3,316. I don't think it doesn't really want to push back down. And so where are you with that one? Oh, let's pull back at the end of the week, Darren. That's okay. You haven't moved yet. Up anyway. Yeah, Bitcoin's at 94. I get flat. We'll just see how that pushes, whether it comes back down again, which I think. And where's the other bit? Oil's only at 63. Okay. It seems to be dancing sideways.
Yes. They are.
Not to get into buy it all, Darren.
Just waiting for that. Wait for the short on there.
Yeah, I think so. We'll see. Right. There's that. And there's that. And it's a new computer I'm running out of at the moment, so it took me a while to set it up, but I have to work out what's happening with this headphone. Anyway, we'll see. Is the sound okay? Like as in the volume, the microphone? Is there any feedback or?
Well, for me, I'm picking up two sides. So one, I'm picking up you and the volume's kind of low. It's hard to hear you.
Right.
And two, I'm picking up Darren, which is like extremely loud. So he drowns you out, but that's just because he's in the airport. So it's hard to tell which one's which is real that I'm actually listening to. So I can't tell if yours is too low or his is too high. I don't know.
Is that better from a volume microphone?
Absolutely.
Right, so I'm going to kill this one. All right, no worries. So that's coming off the camera now. Oh, what did I do? Did I turn the video off for some reason? Okay. That's the audio there. Oop. Yeah, it's lost my other headphones. But it must be that speaker that you got is what you're used to. It's coming off the camera. It seems to be a pretty good, microphone on the camera. Quite interesting. All right. So if I take that one away, the headphones might come back. Oh, because that's trying to do that. Okay, no worries. All right, well, I'll keep trying. Rightio. Is that okay? Are you, Darren, you safe travels? I think that's it. Well, I've got a few. The market's not open, but there's a couple I'll look at when I come back. Today's going to be interesting. I've got to do a different bus run this morning, and then I've got to do round loops around and around the town, down to the station and back up and down and in. Anyway, so I'll be finishing late tonight. I normally finish around about 5:30. The things at 8:30, I think I'll finish up. So, and something different. It'll test me out a little bit, I think. Rightio then, gentlemen. Until tomorrow. How's that sound?
All right. Sounds good.
Stop sharing. I've got you back there. Oh my gosh, it's all different. All right. Safe travels. See you later. Bye.